Hey there friends, Nibs again. Out here in the garage today doing a little bit of goofing around. We got a pretty good scorcher going outside today, so decided I'd keep it inside and do a little bit of goofing around. Been tinkering around with Denny's QB78S, which is the synthetic stock version of the QB78. Got the trigger down to about a 7 ounce trigger pull average, and so I'm going to go ahead and do a head-to-head challenge for you guys. I thought this would be a really pretty cool matchup. I've got the QB78. I loaded up one of my red dots on there, and I'm going to put it head-to-head with my AR2078, which is basically the same gun but with a more target geared stock and peep sights and a hooded front globe. And we are going to use these tiny little bullseyes across the garage here. It's just 7 yards, but when you use these small targets like this, it really kind of makes it seem like, if you're shooting at like a 4-inch or a 6-inch target at, like say 25 yards or 15 yards or something like that, it kind of gives the same perspective as far as shooting accuracy goes. When I'm shooting these budget-friendly guns, I like to use a budget-friendly pellet too, and I like these Daisy wad cutters. They really do a pretty good job, especially shooting these short distances. But we're going to go ahead and shoot offhand. Like I said, it's 7 yards to the far side of the garage here, and got my camera running. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. Obviously, this one is the newer arrival to the garage, even though it's just a temporary resident. It will be going back to towards Denny this week after I do a few more playing around videos or whatever with it. But I thought this would be a fun little head-to-head challenge. So this one, like all of these QBs, have that wonderful old Crossman 180, 160, very adjustable, really nice trigger. Actually adjustable for 3 different settings. You have your overall pull weight, then you have your sear engagement, and then you have your over travel adjustment as well. So very nice trigger. Looks like he's doing a really good job too. So Denny contacted me a couple weeks ago and asked me if I knew anybody who could repair a QB78 for him, and I said, why don't you send it over to me and I'll give it a shot. I've repaired a couple of Crossmans. I know they were very close. So he packed it up and sent it on over. I don't know if his intention is to, once he gets it back, to give it away to a new shooter. That's kind of his shtick. Go over and check out his channel. It's Flat Broke Air Gunner, and he's a lot of fun. All right, not the same one hole group, but looks like he did pretty darn good. Let's go ahead and get the AR2078 up here. So very similar. Actually, the action is almost identical. The only difference is, like I said, this one has a peep sight that comes from the factory. This nice wooden kind of target oriented stock, and then it has this weighted front barrel with a globed front sight hood. These are still a very inexpensive pellet gun, and I think even the newest version of this, it's the AR2078B, which has a even a little bit different profile, but very Walther LGR-ish looking stock. And you can still get those for right around 200 if you do some shopping. And I got this one for well under 200. I've got this trigger. I got this trigger dialed right in too. Boy, that is nice. Looks like it's going to be a close match. Ooh, that one was, yikes. That wasn't me. That was a good shot, but I saw where it landed. All right, so that is definitely too close for me to call at this juncture in time. But so when Denny sent that over to me, I actually tested it. It shot good right out of the box, but I left it sit overnight, and when I came out in the morning, it was completely flat. So I rebuilt this thing yesterday, and more than 24 hours later, it's still holding there really well. So I guess I can't ask for much more than that. I only put one cartridge in it. These can hold up to 2 cartridges. So, but let me grab that target. I'll add them up, and I'll be right back with you. Stand by. Alrighty there, friends. Looks like we got ourselves a real baseball game going here. You're not going to believe it, but we ended up with a tie. So the QB78S did a 3 7s, an 8, and a 6 for a 35. The AR2078 had 2 8s, 2 7s, and a 5 for a 35. So I am going to go ahead and do a hopefully quick tiebreaker round here. And I have some of these Splatterburst pasters. Let's see, here's one. And these are a little 1-inch dot with a 1/2-inch red dot in the center. And we'll go ahead and we'll alternate back and forth. And whichever one, if one, you know, as long as I hit all 4 of them with each one, then we'll go down and see if, you know, either one of them missed the red dot, and we'll count up points that way. And we'll hopefully come up with a tiebreaker. So if it's still a tie at the end of this, then I'm the winner. And honestly, I have no idea how many shots I have left on either one of these CO2 cartridges. So if we run low and have a problem there, we'll stop and reload the CO2. All right. Both of these are so much fun to shoot. Oh, this I'm gonna have to put a new. We won't count that one. This one definitely is getting low on CO2. Yep, there it goes. Stand by while I put a new CO2 in this guy. So this is, this is the same CO2 I put in there the other day when I sealed it up. Took several shots with it then. I did another video with doing a trigger mod on that, and I did half a dozen shots with it there. I zeroed this scope, or zeroed this red dot, so got plenty of shots out of this. Out of this CO2 cartridge. Drop oil on there. So I normally don't do a whole ton of plinking with these, so I don't usually put 2 live cartridges in them. I usually just do the one live one and then one dead one behind it. And like I said, I've probably got 25 shots out of that one cartridge, so that is not bad. At least 25. Kind of felt like that first shot was. All right. We're ready to roll again. So I'm going to reshoot this one at that same splatter burst. We're not going to count that one that dropped low there. That's better. Alrighty. Back on track. I don't think I have nearly as many shots on the CO2 cartridge in this 2078, so I don't think we're going to have any issues with that. Looks like I'm going to be the winner. I like being the winner. Ooh. That one just barely grazed the red. That could leave an open door here for the QB78. Oh, I don't know if that one's even touching. That might be the last nail in the coffin there. I can't tell from here if it's touching or not. All right, stand by. Let me grab that guy, and we'll see. But that doesn't look good for that QB78. Stand by. Alrighty, so I am back, and that one did not touch. That is a darn shame. It was doing so good, but that last one right there could have been me. But you know, it's all about how good I can shoot the gun. So if I definitely didn't do that on purpose, but what a couple of great shooting guns though. But the AR2078, he's making quite a name for himself out here in the garage. He's beat a couple of the highfalutin jobbers out here, and he does a really good job. But I am not unhappy with the performance of this. This is a pretty cool gun. I might have to pick me up one of these. I really like the QB78 in the wood stock. I may get one of those. I don't know if I would want the synthetic one, but if I find one cheap enough, I'd grab it, even if it needs a reseal job. I know I can do it. So anyway, there you go. That is the QB78S against the AR2078. And AR2078 comes away with the tiebreaker. Very close race there. So, hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.